The next time you rent a car, consider your choices. Hertz or...
So this guy walks in carrying this book. Usually his dirty shirts, pantsuit. So already I'm suspicious. He says, "Hello, I'm from Southwestern Bell. Would you like to see our New York Yellow Pages?" He says, "Why should I look at yours? I got my own from 9X. Half my customers got my name from that book." Needless to say, I didn't take his book. But I did remove a small stain he had on his lapel.
There's only one official Yellow Pages for New York Telephone, the 9X Yellow Pages.
The American Express card buys steak dinners, cameras, umbrellas, suits, crystal, computers, Broadway shows, exotic vacations, golf clubs. But at times like these, the card is worth much more than what it can buy.
Gonna need some cash?
And a rental car?
Oh, yeah.
And can we help you find a place to stay for the night?
With a shower.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Welcome to a kingdom where everybody's treated like a king. Trump's Castle, the crown jewel of Atlantic City.
Oh, I've been on my feet all day. I'm exhausted.
You ought to get yourself a pair of these. Riva moccasins. You can walk all day in them because they've got this special sole with thousands of tiny air bubbles. So it's like walking on air. And feel this. Cushioned lining.
Oh, soft.
Comes in all kinds of smart styles and colors, too.
Hey, they're made by Florsheim. They gotta be great.
He took my shoe.
Riva by Florsheim. Only $69.95.
Welcome back to the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Flyers leading the Rangers 2-0. Flyers dominating play in that first period. Again, good penalty killing by the Rangers. And I think, Phil, a key point in the game is coming up because in the early seconds of the second period, Rangers will have a two-man advantage.
Well, that's right. You know, here they are outshot 21-3. They're behind 2-0, and really we're not in that period at all, but have an opportunity to get back in this game immediately by scoring on this power play. And Philadelphia gotta be feeling that tension. You know, it's funny, everybody up here in this booth we're talking, saying, what a dumb penalty Prop takes at the last minute when they have the game in control, they feel, and take a penalty like that, a hooking penalty in the other team's zone, all the way down where he has to go 180 feet. And he's right.
And Curran taking one just before, so it started out as a Flyers power play, turns into a Rangers two-man advantage in just a couple of seconds. Let's take a look at the Flyers' goals. They get them very, very quickly midway through the first period.
Okay, that first goal, Ron Sutter does all the work. Now watch on the right side of your screen, Rich Sutter, number 15, all by himself, as he flips the backhand up over Johnny Van Beesbroek. Looked like Johnny Van Beesbroek was going to block the guy trying to come around the net, and Ron Sutter passed it up. Now this is just a great pass by Tocchet to McCrimmon, who backhands a shot right by John Van Beesbroek. There was no chance whatsoever. Both goals, there was no chance for Van Beesbroek.
Very quick shot by Brad McCrimmon. The two goals coming 16 seconds apart. We will be set to start the second period here at the Spectrum in just a moment.
I'm spending a day discovering the outer limits of Mazda's new RX-7 Turbo with one of Mazda's racers, Rod Millen.
Now, I don't recommend you run this Epicool Turbo up to 140 miles an hour.
Or go 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. Or take it up to its .86G cornering limit. You really ought to go take a ride in one. But not with this guy.
Motor Trend Magazine's Import Car of the Year, Mazda RX-7.
Where you going, it's Rick-a-roll. There's a style in your life no one could ever deny. You're on your way to the top, and along the way you've always snow.
That they had at the outset of the game, but we'll see if it changes. How many times this year have we seen hockey games that seem like one whole game in the first period and then an entirely different one in the second? And as Sam and Phil observed, that 5-on-3 will mean a great deal. 21 shots to 3. Big disadvantage, but it can change very quickly. Back upstairs now to Sam and Phil.
Thanks, Mike. We are getting set to start for the second period. We've had a goal-scoring change on a goal last night. The goal scored by the Rangers, originally credited to Don Maloney last night, changed to Bob Brook, and then now it's James Patrick. It was the 5th goal of the game at 57 seconds. James Patrick gets the goal from Brook and Ruotsalainen. So they made it a couple of changes. Scoring in the first period of tonight's game, Rich Sutter is second of the series from Ron Sutter and Cinisalo at 10:54. And Brad McCrimmon is first of the series from Tocchet and Kerr at 11:10.
Flyers dominated in faceoffs in that first period. 21 wins to 10. Ridley is only 1-7. That's not very good. Crawford's 3-0.
John Van Beesbrook called referee Terry Gregson over for a brief chat. Rangers have 4 men on ice. Flyers have 3. In 8 seconds, George McPhee returns, and the Rangers will have a 2-man advantage for 1 minute and 12 seconds. Now, referee Gregson is talking with Brad McCrimmon. And here we go. Rangers have Patrick, Ruotsalainen, Ridley, and LaRouche on. Patrick has the puck, gets it into the Flyers zone. LaRouche to Ruotsalainen, back to LaRouche. He's open, he shoots wide. Rangers have a 5-on-3 now. Howe tied up by LaRouche. Ridley has the puck. Patrick is in front, comes back to the point. To Sandstrom. Sandstrom to LaRouche. Back to Sandstrom. Now cross ice Ruotsalainen. Now to LaRouche. He shoots. Saved by Froese off the blocker. Sandstrom has the puck. Holds. Goes to LaRouche. Now to Ruotsalainen. Howe goes over. Howe gets to the puck, blocked by Ruotsalainen. Now to Patrick. Comes to LaRouche. LaRouche looks. Goes back to Ruotsalainen. Now to LaRouche. He shoots. Score! It's a power play goal. And the Rangers still have 1:03 left on the second penalty.
Well, a good working job of that, moving the puck around by the Rangers. Creates the opening to Pierre LaRouche. And LaRouche gets the goal.
So the Flyers have been unable to take advantage of 5-on-3 tonight. The Rangers do. And now it's a 5-on-4.
That's a big goal for the Rangers. Special teams really mean the difference. Here, let's take a look at it. That's LaRouche, a lefty of screen. He shoots it and Froese. Froese was down funny on that one. He was sideways, but he looked like he was laying sideways on his elbow. And LaRouche puts it right underneath the body.
Well, LaRouche was kept quiet last night, but he has come through tonight.
We still have a minute now. 1 minute exactly. LaRouche is first from Ruotsalainen and James Patrick at 49 seconds.
Greshner has the puck. Sends it through the crease. Went right by Paymont. McClellan gets it to Paymont. He's hit by Marsh. McClellan is checked by Crossman. McClellan gets back to the puck. 44 seconds to go in the power play. Brook to Weimer. He's open. He shoots wide, and all the way out it goes.
That's what you gotta hit the net from back there, because if you don't, you see what happens. You get the puck out of the zone, allowing the other team not even to touch it.
Brook to Weimer. Now to Paymont. Paymont across the line. Met by Marsh. Froese stops it behind the net. Plays the boards. Blocked by Paymont. Gets it to Crawford. Back for Paymont. Marsh takes it away. To Craven. He clears. That'll do it. Pop will be back in 8 seconds. Weimer to Brook. Now Crawford. McCrimmon ties him up. Back to Osborne. Prop is back. Brook toward the net. It's blocked by Froese with a man in front. And it's centered by Crawford, and it hit Howe. And the Flyers able to clear the zone. A little over 2 minutes gone by. Rangers are offside. McClellan was still in the zone. 17:54 to go. Second period. Flyers 2, Rangers 1.
Manufacturers Hanover, changing and growing to meet your needs. In Boston, a corporation chooses Interplex, our advanced treasury management system. In Chicago, our CIT people provide growth capital for a manufacturer's expansion. In Tampa, a couple on vacation gets extra money. We're Manufacturers Hanover, and now you know why we're called the financial source worldwide.
17 minutes, 54 seconds left. Let's take a look at the goal by Pierre LaRouche, right under Bob Froese, as the Rangers capitalize on a power play to make the score 2-1 Flyers.
Greg Smith has scored in Washington, and the Caps lead the Islanders 2-1 in the second period. Good check by Zezel. Rangers take it away. Osborne, the backhander wide. McCrimmon is hit. Puck is loose in the corner. Dave Brown gets to it. Tied up by Allison. Good play. Maloney along the boards. Battling with McCrimmon. It's worked out. Brown has the puck. Knocked down by Huber. Derek Smith after it with Melnick on him. Smith is bumped. In comes Brown. Zezel has the puck. Chased by Huber. Tries to come out in front. Penalty called. Huber will go for taking down Zezel. Delayed penalty on the Rangers. Now the whistle stops play. And the Flyers get another power play opportunity. We get a get-together in front. Derek Smith and Larry Melnick. 17:09 to go in the second period. And Huber will go for holding.
Gregson he has control of this game, there's no doubt. He's doing a good job tonight. Let's take a look at the penalty. Willie Huber knocks Zezel down, grabs him with the right arm and knocks him down. And the Flyers will go on their 5th power play. Huber gets for holding at 2:51.
Rangers have done a great job thus far in the series of penalty killing. Flyers are just 1 for 12 on the power play in the first 2 games.
Patrick McLaughlin, please report to the information booth on the concourse. Thank you.
17:09 to go, second period. Flyers 2 and the Rangers 1. Rich Sutter and Brad McCrimmon scoring 16 seconds apart in the first period. Then Pierre LaRouche scoring on a 5-on-3 power play situation for the Rangers. Howe's shot is wide. Flyers' 5th power play of the game. They are 0 for 4 thus far.
This is a big kill as far as the Rangers are concerned, but a equally built big power play for the Flyers. They had just got scored upon on a power play, and they want to come right back and get that power play going.
Pelle Eklund carries into the Rangers zone. Van Beesbroek comes out, taps it into the corner, but gave it away. Eklund to Kerr off his stick. Shot by Propp is stopped.
Wow.
Good save.
Has he been something or what?
And Beesbroek coming up with his 20th save of the game. Flyers have outshot the Rangers 22-6, but it's still only 2-1 Philadelphia. McCrimmon sends out Howe. Minute 15 to go in the Flyers power play. Off the corner boards, played by Propp. He's bumped by Greshner. Kerr has the puck, chased by Brook. Brook ties him up, back at the point, Howe. Around it goes to the near side. Propp chases, Ridley goes after it. Greshner tries to clear and does, all the way down. 16 minutes to go in the second period. Maloney takes the puck away nicely from Pelle Eklund. Good job of penalty killing by the Rangers. Crossman picks up the puck. 40 seconds to go in Huber's penalty. Howe to Eklund. Eklund hooked from behind by Osborne. Another 2-man advantage for the Flyers. Osborne,
that's the second
who
time.
was guilty of it last time as well. That's right.
That's the second time Osborne has gotten a hooking penalty while their team is already a man short. Okay, let's take a look at it. There's Osborne. Watch the hook on Eklund right there. And down he goes. And there are 33 seconds left in the penalty to Willie Huber. And the Flyers, if they don't get the power play going,
this is their 4th 5-on-3 in 2 games.
That's incredible. Well, the Rangers had more than anybody else during the course of the season.
As Mike Emmerich told us, 15:42 to go, second period.
Osborne for hooking at 4:18. Ron Finn took a high stick, you can see. And getting patched up.
Well, as you always say, put a Band-Aid on it and play.
Well, the linesmen seem to do that all the time. Remember D'Amico got hit?
That's right. Oh, boy.
It was right here, wasn't it?
Took some stitches.
Took some stitches. I think
came back.
8 or 9 stitches came back.
They're tough. And hard-working bunch.
They sure are.
And Ron Finn is one of the best.
And you know what? You're underpaid. Well, according to those guys, they are. Sam's looking at me like,
they vote you president of their union?
Why not?
.33 seconds to go on Huber's penalty. 5-on-3. Patrick able to clear. Patrick, Melnick, and Brook out for the Rangers. Prop. Eklund on his right. Sends it in. 20 seconds to go on Huber's penalty. Eklund blocks the clearing pass. Patrick plays the boards to Brook. Brook clears it.
Well, I'll tell you, the Rangers have done some job in special teams.
And the fans are here at the Spectrum getting on the Flyers a little bit. Crossman, feed to Kerr. 6 seconds to go on Huber's penalty. Prop to Crossman. He shoots. Save Van Beesbrook. Kerr goes back to Crossman. One man is back. Huber is on. Prop shoots. Hit the post. And Huber able to clear. It's deflected off the stick of Crossman. Up into the crowd, bringing the face-off out to center ice.
Another 33 seconds they had as far as a two-man advantage. And the Rangers killed it off again.
Willie Huber
had a heck of a game last night. He was outstanding.
Agreed. And James Patrick,
another one,
has just been marvelous thus far in the first two games. Paul Holmgren on the headset. Yes, E.J. McGuire is wearing a headset, as well as working on a computer system upstairs, charting all the lines that they have out there in the matchups.
Very technical.
Miller and Kerr. Maloney trying to tap it back. Kerr gets to the puck. It's still loose. Overcomes Prop. Back to McCrimmon. Now it's Poulin. Nice feed to Howe. Save Van Beesbrook. Oh, Van Beesbrook has been brilliant. Howe. Back pass to Prop. Toward the net, intercepted by Huber, and he clears it out. 55 seconds to go on Osborne's penalty. 14:35 to go, second period. 2-1 Flyers. McCrimmon. Too far for Howe. Huber just sends it to Maloney. Maloney goes back to Greshner. And Greshner drives it down the ice. 35 seconds to go on Osborne's penalty. Poulin. Cross he comes. Drops it to Kerr. Kerr drives it. Save. Greshner off the boards and out.
That's the first time in this game that Kerr has concentrated on shooting the puck. He had no shots on goal in that first period.
Here's Kerr with the puck. Gets away from Ridley's check. Kerr. Behind the back pass is out of the zone. 10 seconds to go on Osborne's penalty.
A guy like Kerr who scores 60 goals or whatever, you got to shoot the puck.
34 power play goals. Craven to Sutter in the skates. Cleared by Ridley. That does it.
They did it again.
Osborne's back. And the Flyers are 0 for 6 on the power play in this game.
1 for 15 in this series.
What's the line in?
1 for 14.
Yeah, they made that change.
Yeah.
13:25 to go. In the second period, Flyers are out shooting the Rangers 25-6, but it's 2-1. Ron Sutter has the puck. Sutter carries. Craven on the left, Tocchet on the right. Off the boards, Van Beesbrook holds it. Takes a face-off. 13:08 to go. Second period. From the Spectrum in Philadelphia, you're watching New York Rangers hockey.
An automobile is purchased from an authorized dealer, not the manufacturer. Should you lease a car, the source must be reliable. As for service, satisfaction is the criterion. Ray Catena has 50 cars on display in a magnificent showroom. Ray Catena sells and leases directly to you, and the service department is first class. The car speaks for itself.
13:08 left. Second period, it's 2-1. The Philadelphia Flyers over the New York Rangers.
On the playoff scoreboard, St. Louis at Minnesota are tied 1-1. Gilmore got the game winner last night, and McKegney have scored. St. Louis won the first game 2-1. Toronto leads Chicago 1-0 in the first on a goal by Dan Daou. And Toronto beat Chicago last night to win game 1.
You said it, Sam, before the series started. One team that gives the Blackhawks fits is the
They've beaten them 7 out of 9 this year. Wow. Boston and Montreal are scoreless in the second period. Montreal won 3-1 last night. Washington leading the Islanders 2-1 in the second. Hartford leading Quebec 2-0 in the second. Later starts. Vancouver at Edmonton. Winnipeg at Calgary. McClellan across the line. Patrick to the net. That shot is stopped. The rebound is stopped by Froese. It's still loose. Flyers trying to work it out of the zone and do. Good rush by McClellan and Patrick. Ruotsalainen has the puck. 12:40 to go in the second period. Off the stick of Paymont. Zessel recovers. Then lost it to Ruotsalainen. Ruotsalainen trying to send it in. Rangers are offside. Play stopped with 12:33 to go. Game 3 of this series will be Saturday night at Madison Square Garden at 8:30. And we'll have it for you on Madison Square Garden Network. If Game 4 is necessary, it'll be 7:30 at Madison Square Garden Sunday night on Madison Square Garden Network.
Necessary?
Well, the Rangers could sweep the series.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering what you were saying, Seth.
Stay loose, my friend. If a Game 5 is necessary, it'll be Tuesday night here at the Spectrum. We'll have it on WOR-TV Channel 9 and WNBC Radio at 7:30. 12:25 to go. In the second period, Ron Sutter has the puck for Rich. Rich Sutter against Weimer. Nice play by Weimer to poke check it away. Ridley comes over. It comes side of the net. And Beesbrook playing the boards. Good forechecking again by this line. Ron Sutter shot at the outside of the net. Ron Sutter again. Tocchet shoots. Stopped by Van Beesbrook. Looks around and plays it out of the zone.
And this line has not been on. This is the first shift this line has had this period. Boy, when they're on the ice, they give the Rangers fits.
They are tough. Work, work, work. That's all they do. Tocchet trying to work it in front. Rich Sutter pokes it around into the corner. Ron Sutter is bumped. Terry Gregson saw a high sticking penalty. Rick Tocchet going. Tocchet for high sticking. He doesn't like it, but the Rangers have a power play coming up.
We were on foot patrol for New Jersey Bell Yellow Pages when...
Looking for something, folks?
Oh, we're looking for a small hotel.
Sunny room, good view, that sort of thing.
Yeah, and your nightclubs, fancy restaurants.
Coffee shop.
Frank?
Got him.
The genuine Yellow Pages from New Jersey Bell.
Race tracks, limousines.
Rental cars.
How about that?
Sir?
Well, the whole city's in this one book.
That's why everybody uses it.
Boy, were we dumb.
Use the genuine Yellow Pages from New Jersey Bell. We wrote the book.
Rick Tocchet gets 2 minutes for high sticking at 8:16.
Rangers on the power play. Their 4th of the game. They are 1 for 3. Howe off the boards. Dropped, blocked by Patrick. Poulin, good forechecking. Patrick to Ruotsalainen. Now it's Greshner. 2-1 Flyers with 11:10 to go in the second period. Cleared out nicely by Howe. Ruotsalainen to Patrick. Patrick across the line, dropped to Greshner. He's whacked at by Craven. Sends the puck around. McClellan goes for it. McClellan holds. McClellan to Paymont, now to Ruotsalainen. Cross to Patrick. He's open. He shoots. It's blocked. Good play by Poulin. Poulin comes out with Craven on the left. Feed to Craven. Back to Poulin. Now to Marsh. Save!
Save.
And
What
Ridley
a
picks
save
up
that
the
was.
rebound.
That was a big save.
Ridley rushes down. Ridley holds. Waits for help. Feed to Ruotsalainen. Ruotsalainen. Cross ice. Sandstrom. Sandstrom plays the glass. 32 seconds to go on the power play. Weimer comes down from the point, hit by Craven. Stopped by Brook. Brook holds. Leaves to Weimer. He's open. In front, blocked by Marsh. A one-handed block. Great play. What a play by Marsh.
It sure was.
Man was all alone
Ridley.
side of the net.
He was wide open there.
That feed for LaRouche is too far. Crossman lifts it up. And out of the zone it comes.
Uh-oh.
Penalty coming up on the Rangers. Weimer's going to go for hooking. Zezel was trying to break down the right side. And with 2 seconds to go in Tocchet's penalty, Weimer goes. 9:46 to go from the Spectrum in Philadelphia. You're watching New York Rangers hockey.
From a sea of choices rises a new wave of taste so refreshing nothing else comes close. Catch the wave. Coke.
Jim Weimer gets 2 minutes for hooking at 10:14. And the Flyers now go on their 6th power play.
It will start in 2 seconds. Shots are 27-8 for the Flyers, but it's still only a 2-1 game. Flyers have the extra man on. McCrimmon has the puck. Rangers have Allison, Maloney, Melnick, and Greshner on. McCrimmon drives it off the stick of Allison up into the crowd. Face off back in center, 20 seconds. I've picked off the penalty to Jim Weimer. 9:26 to go in the second period. And the Rangers, despite being badly outshot, have hung tough in this game.
Well, you know, Johnny Van Beesbrook has been unbelievable. He has stood on his head again. Wow. And it's not like, you know, the 27 shots, okay, he's had about 10 real tough ones.
Howe drops it back to Eklund, gets the pass back. In the corner, Sinisalo. 39-goal scorer, Ilka Sinisalo is tied up by Greshner. Now in the corner, Eklund, loose puck, poked back by Osborne. Greshner battling. Now it's Sinisalo again. Back to Eklund, comes out of the corner. Goes to Sinisalo. Kerr is in front, battling with Melnick. Back pass to McCrimmon. His shot deflects into the corner. Greshner drives it out.
Boy, the Rangers are doing a great job on Kerr. They are refusing to let Philadelphia pass them the puck. And Philadelphia is not capitalizing by putting somebody else in that slot with Kerr.
Here's Kerr with a minute to go on the power play. Hooked by Maloney. Huber comes over for the puck. Good play by Huber to clear. Maloney did a real good job tying up Kerr.
He did.
McCrimmon with the puck. 45 seconds to go on the power play for Philadelphia. Sinisalo looks around off the stick of Ron Sutter. Good check on Patrick by Ron Sutter. But the Flyers are offside. As Sinisalo fell down in the Ranger zone. On the scoreboard, the Hartford Whalers have scored again in the second period and now lead Quebec Nordiques 3-0. Dennis Savard has scored for Chicago. Toronto and Chicago are tied 1-1 in the first.
Sam, you know what I heard?
Yes.
I heard there was like a soothsayer or whatever, a fortune teller in Quebec said that Hartford was going to beat Quebec. They had to escort her out of the building.
Is that right?
On the radio. She said it. They had to escort her out of the building.
Maybe out of the country. Flyers power play, 25 seconds left. Craven behind the net, checked by Patrick. Over comes Ron Sutter. Now Craven, Patrick trying to win the puck, does, up the boards. McCrimmon stops. McCrimmon walks into the circle. Past Craven. Huber plays it up the boards. Maloney chops at it. Little tackling going on. Maloney tied up by Ron Sutter. 3 seconds to go on the power play as McCrimmon shoots. Knocked down in front. The rebound deflects wide. They're back at full strength. Weimer's back on. Huber gets to the puck. And the Rangers clear it out. They've done it again. The Flyers unable to break through on the power play. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. 2-1 Philadelphia. Sandstrom. Checked by Richter. Centers. Froze puts it back into the corner. Marsh plays the glass. And it's out of the zone. Huber waits. His pass blocked by Zezel. Zezel and Derek Smith. And Greshner with a good play to stop him at the line. Greshner tied up by Marsh. Zezel recovers for Philadelphia. Sandstrom breaks up that play and goes at it, pushing and shoving with Derek Smith. 7:01 to go in the second period. Flyers leading the Rangers 2-1.
Some companies rent you a car, and that's it. But Hertz is with you all the way, with customer service representatives to speed you on your way. Computerized driving directions to help you find your way, and 24-hour road service in case you get stuck on the way. So you have a choice for your money. You can rent from a company that just gives you a car, or rent a car that gives you a company. Hertz, you don't just rent a car, you rent a company.
Cross-checking. Sandstrom, Derek Smith get 2 minutes each for cross-checking at 12:59. Still 2-1 Flyers.
On the scoreboard, Minnesota has scored 2 more goals in the first period to take a 3-1 lead over St. Louis. Bellows and Graham have scored. Graham second. St. Louis won 2-1 last night in game 1. Two-line pass whistled against the Rangers. Team skating at full strength, 5 aside. You look at Pierre LaRouche, who scored the Rangers' only goal of the game thus far in a 5-on-3 power play situation early in the second period. Rangers' penalty killing has been outstanding. John Van Beesbroek has made 27 saves to this point. Shots are 29-8 for the Flyers, but still a 2-1 game. Ridley and Ron Sutter. Van Beesbroek plays the glass, and it bounces out of the zone. Recovered by Ron Sutter. We get a whistle. Stopping play.
It's a high stick. And also the puck went into the players' bench, Philadelphia players' bench.
Mike Ridley, who had 2 goals in his first playoff game ever, scored 2 power play goals. He was surrounded last night in the locker room by reporters. The last one to take a shower in the locker room, as he just answered all the questions. Now that's an interesting outfit. 6:40 to go in the second period as Rich Sutter drives it in. Greshner checked by Tocchet.
There's a hit.
Greshner pushes it up the boards. Rich Sutter has it. Here's that line again. The Sutters and Rick Tocchet. Tocchet has the puck on net. Stopped this by Van Beesbroek. Greshner grabbed a hold of Rich Sutter, or Ron Sutter's jersey. Rich Sutter is digging with Ridley wrestling him down. Greshner pulled down Ron Sutter, and Ruotsalainen gets out with a puck. 3-on-2 develops. Ruotsalainen across the line, dropped to LaRouche. He shoots, hit the outside of the net. Ruotsalainen puts it in front, and they almost put it in their own net.
Tocchet almost put it in.
Weimer tries to keep it in. It's worked out to center. Rangers caught in the change as Tocchet comes down. Rangers may get too many men on the ice.
Yep. Ron Finn saw it. He's standing right there. It's a too many men on the ice penalty.
What happened as the puck was worked out of the zone, guys were coming on.
They went right in front of the bench and then touched one of the players that was coming onto the ice before they got off. Before the other fellow got off. And this is the kind of break that could really, really benefit Philadelphia if they score on a power play, on a silly penalty, you know, like a real silly penalty.
The minor will be served by number 24, Pierre LaRouche.
In that Hartford, Quebec game, Paul McDermott has 2 goals for the Whalers.
Oh.
Turgeon got the game winner in overtime last night. You may be able to see this happening here.
On the right side of your screen, there's Pierre LaRouche going off now. Will Paymont jumps on. Now you'll see LaRouche, he still isn't off.
And Weimer jumped on as well, and another player.
And LaRouche gets pushed away. There's Finn right there to call that penalty. So the Rangers get too many men on the ice penalty at 14:05. Pierre LaRouche will serve the penalty.
And the Flyers have another power play opportunity. Howe sends it around the boards. Huber drives it out. Howe. Ahead it goes to Prop. Prop comes in. Drops it back for McCrimmon. McCrimmon checked by Maloney. Patrick takes the puck, gets it to Maloney, and he clears. James Patrick has been absolutely outstanding for the Rangers in the first 2 games of this series. Poulin drives the puck around the boards. Van Beesbrook stops it. Around the boards, but Kerr is there. Kerr to Prop, gets it back. Poulin is the man in front now. Prop trying to center. Patrick is on him, pulled him down. Howe at the point. Howe winds it around to Kerr. Poulin is the man in front. Kerr goes back to Howe. Well, the Flyers have moved Kerr away from the crease in the slot area into the corner and along the boards and behind. They've put Poulin in front. That puck deflected up into the crowd and brings the face-off out to center ice.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Now, on the right of your screen is Kerr. Now, here's the shot. You can see Prop and Poulin. There's a deflection by Poulin up over top of the glass. 30 shots on goal for the Flyers, and this man has stopped 28 of them. Looking up at the clock.
At the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, Washington is leading the Islanders 3-2. Trottier had scored to tie it at 2-2, and then Scott Stevens scored 9 seconds later, and the Caps have regained the lead. Late in the second period, 3-2 Washington over the Islanders. Nice play by Greshner, knocking it away from Crossman, and one-hands it out of the zone. 30 seconds to go.
Tim Kerr is not on that power play. Usually he stays on the full 2 minutes, but Philadelphia's got to do something. They have to try something different for sure.
Crossman to Sinisalo. Howe waits, goes cross ice for Eklund. It deflects to him, and he shoots it, knocked away with a blocker. And Osborne clears, and that will do it. The bench minor will be over in 5 seconds. Craven knocked away by Weimer, up into the crowd. 2 seconds to go on the penalty. 3:59 to go in the second period, and the Flyers lead is 2-1, though they have had 8 power play opportunities. I've got to get one of those helmets, Bill.
Okay, let's take a look at this goal. This is by Brian Trottier. That's Crom shooting. Trottier comes in. Probably there he is, there standing there, and the pass comes out to him, and he snaps one by Pete Peters. Bossy missed the rebound.
Good work by Crom on his knees to set it up.
Stevens. I guess this is just a plain blast that beats Billy Smith, and that's all it was. So Stevens' goal was 18:35. The other Trottier's was 18:26. 9 seconds.
Will you hurry up back from Landover and get back here to the Spectrum?
Are we back here? Yeah, here we are.
Flyers are offside. The penalty is over, and the Flyers are 0 for 8 on the power play. Now, from Chicago comes word that Steve Thomas, who scored 2 goals last night, has scored, and Toronto leads Chicago 2-1 in the first period. Toronto beat Chicago 3-2 last night in Game 1. Second-year man Peter Zezel. Good soccer player as well. Just a tough, rugged player. Been able to put 60 points on the board each of his first 2 seasons. Ruotsalainen is checked. Brown comes over. Derek Smith trying to work over Ruotsalainen. And things settle down with 3:43 to go in the second period.
Derek Smith getting an opportunity to play in the game tonight.
Stefan Richer has scored from Montreal, and the Canadiens lead the Boston Bruins 1-0 in the second period.
I guess they had a lot of rough stuff up there too last night.
Late in the game.
What I read.
Had a couple of fights. Louis Slager was involved. Crowder was involved. Robinson.
And
I think Richer was involved. No, I didn't see Nyland. I think Nyland was involved.
I thought he was too. I thought he was.
Yeah?
According to the paper I read.
Okay. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, Phil.
I mean, that's really his job on that team. He does a good job of it, too.
Canadiens won 3-1 last night and lead 1-0 tonight in Game 2. Boston has been unable to win in Montreal this season. 3:27 to go, second period. Flyers leading the Rangers 2-1 from the Spectrum in Philadelphia. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer...
Hey, can I have a light?
Whoa! You never know what you'll get.
Give me a light.
Bud Light. So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
3 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second period. It's 2-1 Flyers.
Both Flyers goals in the first period. Rich Sutter and Brad McCrimmon coming 16 seconds apart. Rangers goal early in the second. Pierre LaRouche. Patrick trying to beat Brad Marsh. Centers for Sandstrom. He shot it wide on the backhand. Penalty called. McPhee was pulled down. Looks like Brown for hooking. And the Rangers get a power play opportunity.
Well,
hooking is the call.
This is going back and forth with the opportunities. Let's take a look at it on the left of your screen is where it really happens, as a good play by James Patrick here between his legs. Back to Sandstrom. There's 21 McPhee and 21 Brown. Gets a stick up in the head, yeah, and pulls him down. So Brown goes for hooking at 16:47. And the Rangers go on their 6th power play. They are 1 for 5 so far.
Pierre LaRouche getting that power play goal on the 5-on-3 situation. There he is. Rangers send out LaRouche, who will take the draw. Ridley, Sandstrom, Ruotsalainen, and Patrick. Flyers penalty killing during the regular season was #1 in the National Hockey League. Patrick drops it back. Sandstrom tries to get there. It's deflected by Propp, and he bats it up into the crowd to stop play. 9 seconds off the penalty to Brown. Ryan Propp. He does it all. Fine goal scorer, 40 goal scorer, 5 of the last 6 years. Good penalty killer, dangerous in shorthanded situations because of his fine speed and his excellent shot. Pullen couldn't clear. Patrick stopped it. Now it's Ridley to Sandstrom. Ridley goes in front. Back to Patrick. Ruotsalainen shoots off the pass, deflected wide by Ridley. Sandstrom to Ridley. Surrounded by Flyers. Ruotsalainen shoots. Stopped by Froese, and he covers.
Again, the Rangers set up that power play very, very well. Ruotsalainen taking the shot. There he is, 29. As Ridley gets it back to him. Ruotsalainen snapping one right on net. Froese makes the save and covers up the rebound. Watch the way Froese controls this rebound. This is a hard thing to do. You see how he bent the pads a little bit and made the puck go straight down and then covered up that rebound.
Minute 34 to go in Brown's penalty. False start on the faceoff. They'll do it again. Don't forget, Game 3, Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. Game time is 8:30. We'll have it for you on Madison Square Garden Network. Ruotsalainen to Sandstrom. Sandstrom sends it into the corner, but Howe gets to the puck first, clearing it all the way down. Minute 10 to go on the power play as LaRouche. Pass deflected. Howe clears again. Tonight, the Flyers penalty killing has been excellent. Nice play by Craven. Now Ruotsalainen recovers. 55 seconds to go on the penalty to Dave Brown. Brook looks up ice. 2 minutes to go in the second period. 2-1 Flyers. Ruotsalainen didn't see the pass. Crossman comes in. His shot deflected by Van Beesbrook. Craven has the puck. Craven behind the net. Sinisalo's in front. Craven back pass to Marsh. Marsh shoots. Knocked down in front. It's still loose, and Ridley picks it up. Dangerous moment for the Rangers. LaRouche has it. 28 seconds to go on the Rangers power play. LaRouche against McCrimmon. Back to Weimer. Sends it around. Sandstrom tied up by Marsh. Marsh plays the boards. Brooks stops it. Marsh again. He'll get out. to Craven. Good penalty killing here by the Flyers. Craven shoots off the blocker of Van Beesbrook into the crowd. 9 seconds to go on the penalty to Dave Brown. 1:22 to go in the second period.
Well, the Philadelphia Flyers had more opportunities than the Rangers did on that particular power play. The Rangers had, and John Van Beesbrook making a couple of good saves, not excellent saves, not tough saves, but good saves.
Rangers have had only one shot on goal on this power play opportunity.
That was by Rayo Ruotsalainen from the point.
Following the second period, Mike Emmerich will have a special guest they'll be talking to down in our studio. We'll also have a featured look at the Rangers rookie sensation, Mike Ridley, as Bruce Beck will take a look at the fine season that Mike Ridley has had. Minute 22 to go in the second period. Flyers 2, Rangers 1. Rangers have 5 seconds to go on their 6th power play of the game. Allison to Greshner, and Greshner dumps it in. Teams are back at full strength with 1:10 to go in the second period. Howe, checked by Osborne, lost it to Maloney. Now Howe recovers. Flyers have outshot the Rangers 32-9, but the Rangers still in it. 2-1 the score. Sutter being held by Huber, and down breaks Derek Smith. He shoots wide. All the way around the boards. McCrimmon trying to keep it in. He's tied up by Maloney. It's worked free. Side of the net. Dave Brown couldn't stuff it in. It slid off his stick, and Osborne has it. 40 seconds to go in the period. Greshner carries in against Mark Howe. Greshner waits. He's tied up by Howe. Good play.
Good play by Mark Howe that time. Absolutely tying Ronnie Greshner up. Mark Howe is having a good game.
Giveaway to Ron Sutter. Down the middle he comes. He feeds Prop. His shot is blocked by Osborne. Prop behind the net. Comes out in front. Stopped by Van Beesbrook. And he covers with 20 seconds to go in the second period.
Osborne had trouble getting up when he dove at that. He just laid on the ice as Prop came around from behind the net.
There's the man for the Rangers, John Van Beesbrook. He's made 30 saves in this game as the Rangers have been outshot 32-9. Van Beesbrook has kept the Rangers in it. Take a look at Brown coming out of the corner.
Dave Brown picks up the puck right here. He cuts up in front of Van Beesbrook and then goes through the crease. But the puck goes off. It went off the end of his stick.
20 seconds to go in the second period. Flyers got both their goals in the first period. Rich Sutter and Brad McCrimmon, 16 seconds apart. Rangers got a power play goal by Pierre LaRouche on a 5-on-3 at 49 seconds of this second period, and that's where we stand. Prop with a quick shot wide. Marsh keeps it in. Wide of the net. Comes to Prop again. Prop centers. Deflection by Poulin is wide. Kerr goes for the puck and centers. Deflected to Patrick. 5 seconds to go in the period. McClellan to Paymont, and that's it. So, again, the Flyers out shooting the Rangers. They outshot them 21-3 in the first period, 11-6 in the second, but the Rangers get the only goal. John Van Beesbrook, with a stellar performance, has kept the Rangers in this game as you watch the Flyers head off, and now the Rangers head to the locker room. The Rangers are still in it, despite the fact that the Flyers have dominated things. The Rangers are in this game as the Flyers lead 2-1. Mike Emmerich is standing by as the Rangers head for the locker room. Let's go to Mike right now.
What a different 20 minutes of action that time. The Rangers had 8 of that 20 minutes they had to kill off on the power play. Now, if you hadn't really thought that much about the season series, which was dominated by Philadelphia, you would have thought, well, the Flyers had one of the best power plays in the league. They probably did well against the Rangers. Wrong. They were only 5 for 25 in the regular season, and in the playoffs, they're 1 for 16. So if you count the regular season and now, the Flyers this year against the Rangers on the power play, 6 for 41. So it's a 2-1 tight game as we complete the second period of play. Back upstairs to Sam Rosen and Phil Esposito.
Thanks, Mike, and we will rejoin you in just a moment with your special guest here at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. The Rangers and the Flyers, Game 2 of the best-of-5 series, Patrick Division semifinals. It's the Flyers 2 and the Rangers 1. From the Spectrum in Philadelphia, you're watching New York Rangers hockey.